So Insta360 just released a brand new firmware update for the Insta360 X4, and this update will finally allow you to live stream directly to social media using the Insta360 mobile app or by connecting the X4 directly to a computer. There has also been a huge update to the AI editing using the mobile app, and we also have some brand new camera movements now, which makes editing 360 videos even easier. So in today's video, we're taking a look at how to set up the live stream using the X4, how to use the new movement features, and of course the updated AI editing, which is so much better than the old one. So let's start with live streaming directly from the Insta360 mobile app. So in order to start the live stream, you first need to connect the X4 to the mobile app. When the X4 is connected, you tap on the yellow camera button on the bottom here to enter the live preview. Then you tap on these three lines on the bottom right corner and scroll down until you see two options for live streaming. The first one is for 360 live streaming, and the other one is for live streaming in normal video or flat video, aka single lens mode. But for this example, I'm gonna select the 360 live stream. Now, in order to live stream, you first have to link your account, and to do this, you first select the platform you want to use. So let's select YouTube. Then you're asked to sign in using Google, and here you just follow the basic steps. And once you're signed in, you also need to create a live stream. So let's select create a new live stream. Here we can choose the title of the stream, the description, and when the live stream should start and stop. Now, after filling in all the spots, you can tap save, and you're now ready to live stream by selecting start live streaming. Once you selected this, you're also taken back to the previous screen, and by tapping on the red record button in the center here, your live stream will start. And what I really like about this is that when I'm going on my trip in just a few weeks, I'm able to live stream 360 videos directly to those at home. And because it records a 360 video, they can just swipe on the screen to look exactly where they want without any limitations. And this kind of gives the feeling of actually being there, which is fantastic. Now, there's also another way of live streaming, and that is to use a computer. And for this, you don't need the Insta360 mobile app or studio app. The only thing you need to do is to plug the camera to a computer using a USB-C cable. When this is done, you can log into your YouTube account, then click the button right here and select Go Live, and then just fill in the appropriate title, description, category, and so on. Now, on the last page, you'll also see that the X4 is set as your main camera, and you can also pick your audio source if you have a dedicated studio mic or something else you want to use. And when everything is ready, you can hit the Go Live button, and your live stream is now up and running. And the cool thing about this is that you can also split the lenses at the same time. So if you're doing an interview or just want to show both sides at the same time, you actually have this option on the camera itself, which is pretty awesome. Now, when it comes to live streaming with a 360 camera, there might also be that question about overheating and how long you're able to live stream before the camera shuts down. In my testing, the camera didn't even get hot after live streaming for 1 hour and 45 minutes. However, this will vary depending on the environment. So outside on a warm sunny day, you might experience more heat. But my take is that your phone would probably die before the X4. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this update so far. Another amazing feature which has received a huge update is the AI editing. This has been something I've been using almost every single day, and it has always been, a little bit all over the place. But with the new updated algorithm, the AI is focusing more on subjects and the story rather than transitions and movements, which at times, not gonna lie, looked awful. So I put together a short comparison here between the old and the new AI editing so you can see the differences for yourself. Differences are huge, and for me, even though I have years of experience when it comes to editing 360 videos, this is gonna make my workflow so much faster. and easier. I mean, just a few taps and I'm all done. But let's say if I want to edit the video manually, or let's say I have one clip from a hike that I want to edit, there's also some new movement features that makes this whole editing experience a lot easier. And I want to take it as far and say that no matter age, no matter experience, this feature makes it easier to edit 360 videos. It's basically 2 taps. So if we head over to this clip right here where me and my son are heading out on a jet ski, so without any movements added to this, the clip starts right off the angle I set at the beginning. And if I want to make sort of an opening shot to this, I would need to make some keyframes and then adjust the angle on every single keyframe, which will take a lot of time. But with the new movements, I can now add a single keyframe anywhere I want. But for this one, I'm just gonna add one at the beginning because I want that opening shot, and I'm also going to make sure that the angle is set towards us. Now, after adding this keyframe, I have this option called movement here on the feature list above the timeline. So when I select this, I get all these brand new different pre-made movements. So we have pan down, we have tilt, rotate, push in, push out, and so on. So if I now select the first one here, which is called skies, the clip will start by looking up into the sky, and then it will spin around as it goes down to reveal me and my son having a great time on the jet ski. And I mean, for someone that haven't used keyframes before, this is such a game changer. Even for someone experienced, this is going to be a huge time saver if you want something quick and easy that looks more professional. And you can even add more than just one movement. So if I move further into the clip here and make a new keyframe and then select something like this CCW turn movement, I will have this roll effect right after the sky movement I added at the beginning. And if you find the movement to be too fast or too slow, you can actually grab these handles here on the left or right side and then adjust the length of the movement, which is fantastic. So let's say I want this roll effect to be slower and last longer. I can just grab either of these handles and then extend the duration. Now, another thing is that you can also adjust the angle of these movements, so it's not said that when you apply the movement, that is how it's gonna look. So inside these movements here, you have these small white dots. And if you take the playhead to these dots, you can change the framing to something else. And when you adjust the frame, you also get this update message on the screen asking if you want to update the angle. And when you tap update, it will be changed to the new angle you set. So it's easy to use as well as convenient if you want to change things around. So I would say that these movements are a simple way of making keyframes, but instead of doing everything in between, you just set the angle of the first and second keyframe and the app will do the rest. Of course, that is if you find the need to change the angle. So there you have the latest firmware and app update for the Insta360 X4, including live streaming, new movement features, and the updated AI editing. Is live streaming something you have been waiting for, and is AI editing your go-to when you're out traveling? I want to know your thoughts on this update and if there's anything else you hope to see in the future, so let me know in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and also share this video so more people can benefit from this huge update. So until next time, take care, bye bye.